Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. Today I have the pleasure to show you a recent added in-app purchase to Media Assistant, which is an auto tagger. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Additionally, if you already own Media Assistant and you would like to own a copy of the auto tagger in-app purchase, then follow the instruction contained in the video description. Thank you again. So as you can see, I'm inside Media Assistant, and if you click here on the AA menu, you have this option here for lifetime purchase. And if you have already purchased, or if you've been lucky enough to win a copy of the in-app purchase, then you have the auto tagger here unlocked already. So in that case, you can again go inside the menu and select audio tagger. Now, when you selected audio tagger, you enter this screen, which is great. You have the access here to a library. You click on it, you click on the plus sign, and then you browse to a folder. Like in this case, I've already done it. Is the audio file folder, and you click open. And then what you see here is the files contained in that folder. Okay, which are primarily or mainly only audio files, as you can see. And then you see tags here on the left hand side, which you can activate. So indeed, for example, you can say bass, and you click on here and it will activate auto tagging for that particular files which has been associated. Of course, you can deactivate it. You can select drums, as you can see here. And here you see the numbers as well here underneath the name of the tags. Right, and you can activate more than one, like so. Right, so you have both together. You can see the tags here, break and snare, which have been selected. You can also click on the X here, like so, and you remove the tags. If the folder changes, you can rescan it. Click on the icon here, so you can rescan, and you can select continue to rescan it. Now, here you can also search. So you can say search for drum, and then click enter, and you will find that drums, of course, loop wave file and with associated drum tag. Okay, you can click also again on the X to remove that filter on the tag. You have these three dots here, and here on the three dot you can choose if different criteria are going to be linked together as a or a and. So for example, you can say which is quite interesting, you can say BPM, bits per minute, and you can say greater than 100 and press enter, which in this case there are none because there is no information associated. So if I remove these and let's say that I take that snare here and I click and hold, I can choose to edit, and then I can say here bit per minute by default is 100. So if I click on the plus sign here, it will go to 101. Click save here, so you can see that 101 bit per minute BPM for the snare. So if I go in and search for BPM greater than 100, of course it will return that one. But now I can also say bring back, for example, bass. And in this case, it brings back both, because here I have selected union of all search criteria. If I say intersection, it means it needs to be greater than 100, and also bass. It doesn't come back with anything because there isn't anything in that already with that settings. But for example, I could remove the bass and select the snare, right, and then select intersection. In that case, it will bring back the snare because that is the tagging associated with the snare, and also it has bit per minute greater than 100, as you can see here. So this is a nice way to actually search for files with different tags. So you can do that, of course, also from a sorting perspective. You can sort alphabetically, ascending, descending, also by bit per minute, and also by key as well. As you've seen here, when you click and hold, you can edit and you can change the key, the bit per minute. So you can also add a tag in there as well, and then you click on save. So really, really straightforward in a way. Now, when you press on one file, you hear a preview. Now you need to click here to stop from playing. Of course, you can all, and here you are selecting, you are in the play mode. Now you can move up and down between the files here with these arrows. Here you can move to this view where you can change the bit per minute, which is great, and also the pitch. So let's say that I have this drum loop. So you can see you can change the bit per minute for that file which is being played, and you can also change the pitch, which is fantastic. Now, other things you can do. So let's again find another file like this one. Perhaps actually the same drum loop is fine. And let's change these to, you can select here also default, like so. Now let's go back to play. Now you have arrows here, left and right. You can click and hold, and you can select a part which needs to be played only, like so. And you can switch between preview mode and production mode. So you can see that it has enlarged that view of the selection. You can change back to preview mode. It plays automatically, of course, and then you can readjust it as you prefer. The other thing you can also do is add. So, for example, if I click and hold on that forest here, I can select to add it to favorite, but also to a drag session. You can see it's added here. It says 1. Let's choose another file like this one, add to drag session, and it becomes 2 there. So now if I select split view and I go to this view here on audio files, let's say that I create a new folder and I call it test. Why not? Like so. I click enter, select that. Now, if I click and drag this icon here, I'm copying the files which were contained. Okay, so that is a nice way to prepare a drag session for files that you want to copy outside. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed the short tutorial, and as always, see you next time. Bye.